Yeah, baby, yeah!
Oh my gosh, how fun is this going to be? I love my 70s, so you know this cake is right up my alley. If you have not seen the Shag Cake yet, then sit back and watch this unfold. We are going to get started right away. So hey everyone, welcome back to Gretchen's Vegan Bakery. Today I have a new recipe for lemon blueberry buttermilk pound cake that I'm going to be using for the layers in this cake. So you're not going to want to miss out on this one. It is a simple one bowl mix, but first we do have to make the mock buttermilk, and that is just adding the lemon juice into the soy milk and letting that stand for a few minutes to thicken up. Add the vanilla extract to that. And then get your dry ingredients to a large mixing bowl, and that's the flour, salt, baking soda, and even the sugar goes into this one. Whisk that all together and get it nice and evenly incorporated, and then you're going to add the zest of 2 lemons. Now real quick, I just want to give a shout out to my patrons on Patreon and my pals in PayPal. Without those guys, this channel would not be happening. So everyone, big thumbs up for all of those peeps supporting this channel. If you want to check out my Patreon page, all the links are below this video. Now, I do like to use a combination of melted vegan butter and vegetable or coconut oil here. So add that to the dry ingredients along with that soy buttermilk from before. Now go ahead and gently whisk that smooth, and you will see some small lumps towards the end, and that's okay. You don't want to overmix this batter because we do still have to add the blueberries and then mix it some more. I like to switch to a spatula so that I can gently fold in those blueberries, and I always do use frozen berries for my cakes and muffins. It's just my preference, mostly because I never have fresh berries on hand. They always start to turn bad, so I'll pop them in the freezer for a cake recipe just like this one. So it is kind of convenient, but of course you can use fresh berries if you have them. Just be careful not to mash them up as you fold them in. All right, into a greased and parchment-lined cake pan it goes, and although I'm showing you only 3 7-inch pans here, I actually got 4 layers out of this amount of batter, but I didn't use all of them for this cake. On the written blog post, as always, there is more in-depth information about all the recipes that I share with you, and for this one I give you the variations if you're using different size pans. All right, into the preheated 350-degree Fahrenheit oven, and I think these took a little bit more than 30 minutes to bake because this is quite a thick layer. So while those cake layers are baking, I went on to prepare my buttercream recipe. Now for this Shag Cake design, I do urge you to make the American style buttercream. It's just going to be the best to work with to give you that shaggy look that will most definitely keep its shape. Don't forget, all the links to my website for all the recipes are below this video in the box. Alright, now I've colored all the buttercreams 5 different colors, with the predominant being white. And you will need to get some disposable pastry bags, or just 6 pastry bags total, to make this much easier for you. And I also have 6 of those grass tips, and by having multiples of this stuff, it's a real lifesaver. But first, let's fill this lemon blueberry pound cake, and I'm going really thin on the filling because there's going to be a hefty amount of buttercream icing with all that shag we're going to be putting on there. A very thin crumb coating, and now we can get to the fun part. Okay, so as you see, I'm piping the spiky shaggies on here, and I do want to mention that I have really hot hands when I decorate cakes. So I'm popping this cake back into the refrigerator, and I'm putting some extra gloves on. Gardening gloves, dish gloves, or even winter gloves like I have here will do the trick. It's just an extra layer between my hot hands and that pastry bag full of super melty buttercream. Not to mention the lights for filming this video are really hot, so I think that's what played into my buttercream getting kind of melty while I was decorating this cake. So I did have to keep putting it back in and out of the refrigerator for a few minutes at a time just to make sure it didn't start to melt all over the place. And I really doubt you would have that problem though. So yeah, just have fun with it. Use whatever colors you like and just get it all shagged up. And well, here it is in all of its 1970s shag carpet glory. I have to tell you, I had so much fun making this cake. I love the look of it. It really brings me back to my childhood. The 70s were so fabulous. It was just hideous colors everywhere and furniture and clothing, and none of it ever matched. Fun times, I tell you. Those were the good old days. But hey, today we've got the memories and this fantastic new recipe for lemon blueberry buttermilk pound cake. So let's be grateful for that. Speaking of grateful, I am so appreciative of everyone here watching and commenting and liking on my videos. You are all the reason I keep on going, so thank you so much to everyone. I do love to read your comments, so please don't be quiet. I do read all of them. It really makes my day. Unless you're a jerk, in which case I'll just block you, or I'll pin your comment to the top and let my awesome peeps on here have a go at you. Alright, thanks again everyone so much for being here with me, and until next time, happy vegan baking. Bye for now. Oh wait, by the way, in case you didn't know, I am back on Instagram, so if you are an Instagrammer, be sure to check me out at The Real Gretchen's Vegan Bakery. Since there are quite a few imposters out there, be sure to find me at the right place. Don't be following some idiot pretending to be me. And also, if you do want to check out my Patreon page, I'm playing around with a new format over there. Some rewards for becoming a patron. So if you're thinking about becoming a patron, or if you already are, please go check it out. I'd love to get some feedback on how I've restructured my page. Alright, I think that's enough out of me today. Talk to you later, alligator.